So she agrees to hang out with you. Awesome, right? But this is the part where most guys screw everything up. They choose a bad first date idea and the date is pretty much doomed from the start. Or she cancels the date because the date idea is so terrible. Today, I'll help you solve that problem. I'll give you 5 cheap and simple first date ideas that don't suck. So you ready? Let's do it. Number 1 is the take her with you date. So you don't even need to plan a date, bro. You can just take her along with you to something you were already doing.
That was incredible. You're even better than the prophecy said you'd be.
Oh, really?
This saves you time, makes you seem like more of the prize, and it doesn't require any extra planning on your part. For example, if you're gonna go to the mall to do some clothes shopping, you can say something like, hey, I gotta hit the mall to do some clothes shopping, you wanna come with, and we can grab some food after. Or if you're going to a salsa night on Thursday, you can invite her along for that. You're basically just living your life and taking her along for the ride. And speaking of living life and taking people along for the ride, well, let's hit it. Alright guys, it's time for number 2, and that is an ice cream date. Now, ice cream dates are awesome, you know, they're cheap, they're easy, and they're casual. I got some ice cream right here, and it's delicious. My only tip for you is that if you do go on an ice cream date, make sure that you have a plan for afterwards, because a typical ice cream date is only gonna take like 15 to 20 minutes, you know, to get the ice cream, sit down, chill, and eat it. So maybe you go for a walk in the park, maybe you grab some coffee, or, you know, maybe get crazy with it and go back to your place for a glass of wine. But when you have a plan for after the ice cream, then it's gonna be a lot easier to make the transition and keep the date moving forward. By the way, man, if you want to get more dates, then make sure to check out my free video training. In it, you're gonna learn a simple conversation structure that you can use to get 3 dates a week with hot girls. All you gotta do is click the I in the top right corner or the link in the description and you'll get instant access to the first video. All right, man, number 3 is drinks at the bar. Now, this is easily my favorite first date idea. Just there's music playing, it's a casual environment, and it's low pressure. You know, so if you hate each other, you can always leave after the first drink. Plus, it's easy to bounce around from bar to bar and lead the girl. Just make sure when you're at the bar, try to sit next to her at the actual bar instead of across from her at a table, because otherwise it's gonna seem like an interview. And if you want to cheapen this one up a little bit, then look for bars in your area that have drink specials. For example, in Boston, I used to take girls to a bar that had $4 margarita specials on Wednesdays, and they would love it, and it was cheap as hell. All right, guys, number 4 is exploring. Now here I'm referring to walking through a park like I like to do a lot, walking through a city, and maybe even going to a farmer's market. Basically, you're just going on a little adventure with her.
Now back to the good part. He was born, he yearned for adventure. Oh, Captain Jack, giving them what for.
And this is great, especially if you're not super confident in your conversation ability yet, because in these kind of environments, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, so the conversation won't go stale. This is also great if you and the girl have a language barrier, because it takes the pressure off of the quality of the conversation, because you know you're out there doing stuff, you're taking some action. But yeah, man, if you like this video, then make sure to smash that subscribe button and click the notification bell, because I'll put out new videos just like this every Tuesday and every Friday to help you talk to girls and crush it at life. We back at my humble little abode over here in Mexico City, and it's time for number 5, and that is live music. So when a venue has live music, it can be a really fun atmosphere for a date.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now.
Ideally, the music isn't so loud that you can't talk over it. You know, you don't want to be shouting at your girl the whole time. But yeah, there's live music nights at bars in every city, so do a little bit of research and find some live music nights in your city. Alright, man, you've now got some cheap and easy first date ideas to put in your back pocket. Not only is she more likely to say yes to these dates, but you're gonna have a better time and you're gonna connect with the girl a lot easier. Anyway, if you like this video, then make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video on Friday. Peace.